check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Now, The Witcher Season 2 just came out, and after watching this, I can see why it is important for a man to stay on his purpose. With the wrong woman in a man's life, it will knock him off of his purpose. And when that happens, then that man loses the guidance that he needs. That man is also distracted from achieving this. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to The Sensational Gent. My name is Sean C. And today I want to talk to you about the importance of a man being on his purpose. We're going to look at The Witcher series from Netflix. The main star in it, Geralt of Rivia. And we're going to see how this monster hunter, he started off with no purpose. He was distracted by a female. He then found his purpose. And then when he did, he allowed this person to come back into his life and distract him again, and it almost cost him everything that he was working towards. And we'll get into that here in a minute. If you're new to the channel, like this video, subscribe to it. It's free. It don't cost you nothing. Subscribe to this channel right now, and we talk about deep topics that help us to find our best selves so that we can live our best lives. Now again, if you've never seen the show The Witcher, I'm not here to spoil that for you. However, I do want to bring up some key facts on this subject, on how that we follow this monster hunter named Geralt of Rivia. And when we first see him in the series, right, there's only 2 seasons, and when we first follow him in the series, Geralt is not on his purpose. Matter of fact, he would hunt monsters for money because that's what he was trained to do or told to do. He would get his money, he would drink, and he would sleep with women. And I get it. When you're younger, this may seem like extreme fun. We do this nowadays. What do? You go get your paycheck, you go get your fit right, and then you go out to the club, and what are you doing? You're drinking, you go on and trying to pick up girls and stuff like that. That is normal. Geralt was doing the same thing. But as we get older, some people look back and wish that they had that time back, that they were out there chasing women, boozing it up, doing all these things, instead of saving for their future, investing their time in themselves. And that's what we're here to talk about. Now, in the first season of this show, The Witcher, Geralt comes across a sorceress named Yennefer. Now, when Yennefer, we first see her in the series, she is very unattractive. She is looked down upon. She has very low self-esteem. Through the course of it, Yennefer gains beauty, she gains power, she gains all of these things. And when she achieves it and she's able to go out and do the things that she wants to do, she is still not happy with her life and herself. Her life has no purpose or meaning, even though she achieved the things that she thought she wanted. Now, I'm not going to tell you why it is dangerous to date or wed a woman that is like Yennefer. If you want to know my thoughts or feelings on this, then leave a comment down below and ask me to make a video about that, and I definitely will. Now, through the course of this show, Geralt and Yennefer, passions are flying. Eventually, they start having feelings for each other, and due to differences in purpose and differences in what they're looking for, what they're trying to achieve, they end up splitting very bitterly. Now, it's because of this breakup that it actually propels Geralt to actually find and fulfill his purpose. Think about it. How many of you guys have gone through breakups, and it's through those breakups that you actually get back in the gym and work on yourself? You actually get a higher paying job, you start doing different things. Sometimes it's a breakup that motivates you to do better, that makes you find the best version of yourself. And that's what started happening in the life of Geralt. Geralt's destiny was a girl named Ciri, who he winds up finding to protect her, and he actually brings her up as if it's his own daughter. Now, this happens far too often in modern relationships, where men and women get together because of these passions instead of having a like goal, going in the same direction. I've talked about this on this channel before. No team wins a championship if they're not on the same page. If you are out there and you are picking people based on your passions and not about what you want to see for yourself in the future, you are doomed to fail. Now, once Geralt started to embrace his destiny, which was Siri. When he put all his efforts in that, all the things that I told you Geralt did before, he stopped doing. He stopped chasing women. He stopped living in just the moment. Everything he was doing was with a purpose. Even when it was presented to him to get back into that old life, you could see the change in him, trying to make sure that he set a good example for Siri. This is what it's like when a man is on this purpose. When you are a man on your purpose, you are going to either chase your goals and dreams, or you're going to chase women. But you can't do both. You chase one, you take away time from the other. You lose the other one. Now, what made me create this video? In this season, Geralt runs back into Yennefer. You can tell there's still some passion, there's still some feelings there. Geralt is on his purpose. He tells Yennefer of his purpose. And you can already tell that even though she has feelings, she is also in denial about those feelings. And she is still a woman that is looking for her purpose and her destiny. Yennefer comes back as innocent, but in truth, she lost the power that she had before. And she thought that that's what she wanted. She thought that that was going to make her whole. And she found out it didn't. So in the process of trying to get back what she thought was important, she almost wrecked Geralt's purpose, basically putting Ciri at risk for her own gain. Too many times in a man's life, or even a woman's life, where you are steadfast going for what it is that you are looking for, and I'm talking about good men and good women going after what you deem is important, and then you find somebody and they derail you from your purpose, from your goals, from your dreams, from the things that you was working on. Now, we all have to take accountability of allowing that to happen. If you're going to go ahead and be a man or a woman of purpose, you have to realize who are these people coming into your life. You can't allow your feelings to get in the way of what is important. And if that person loves you or really cares for you, they're going to be about your purpose as well. Now, if you want to find out what happened to me in my life that has led me to finding my purpose and what I'm trying to achieve and go for, then you want to click this video here at the end. I promise you, you won't regret it.